The roads are dirt, the vegetation thick, uninviting. This is the western fringe of Miami, along the rim of the Everglades, a no man's land.
It's probably one of America's last frontiers where anything goes in this area.
Including the slaughter of animals for their meat. Richard Kudo has been on a crusade to shut down illegal slaughterhouses, operating without licenses, no health or agriculture department oversight.
So what I'm showing you today are the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 slaughter farms that you can see from the roadside.
In most places, only the driveways are visible. Tarps are strung along the fence line, hiding what goes on. Customers, ordinary people attracted by word of mouth, line up in cars waiting to go in. From the road, a rare glimpse of a butcher carving a pig. How the pig likely died is what troubles Kudo the most.
There are 1,000+ animals in these farms as we speak being brutalized. They're being burned to death, sledgehammered to death, axed to death, and that's how they're being put down.
And you've seen all this?
And I've seen all this.
Armed with his handycam, Kudo simply walks right into dozens of slaughterhouses. Who runs them, who owns them, unclear.
I go in acting like a customer, not that I've ever had an animal slaughtered, and I ask them how much for the pig, and they'll say $120. How much for the kill? $20. We'll slaughter it for you for $20. It's that easy.
On the bloody tables, knives, a machete, a sledgehammer, an axe. If you care at all about animals, this is revolting. Outside one property, hidden in the brush, animal remains.
I just came across the head of a goat. His insides. This is how they're disposing of these animals. Just throwing them, basically, into our wetlands.
Much of the meat available here you can't get in a supermarket. In a holding pen, a goat lies in filth, awaiting slaughter. At one place, an emaciated lamb. At another, a cow in the same condition. Horses, too.
A lot of this meat is toxic. These animals are sick.
And they will all end up on someone's dinner table. Kudo was first exposed to what he calls the dark underbelly of Miami a year ago when, with the SPCA, he began investigating the slaughter of horses for their meat, illegal in the United States. He left the SPCA to form his own organization called ARM, Animal Recovery Mission. Kudo took his story and his videos to every local agency he could think of with oversight. Kudo says they listened, but nothing was done. The man in charge of enforcing the county's environmental regulations told me his inspectors have passed to other agencies information about shady activities outside their purview.
And in this case, is it you have done that, or
yes.
Is it safe to say that you guys have done that?
No, yes, we have done that.
Why then was nothing done? Espinosa said you'll have to ask those agencies. We did. Charles Danger, who heads the county's Building and Zoning Department, told us that Kudo's persistence has finally led to the formation of a task force called Operation Miss Piggy and Mr. Ed. Danger admits part of the reason nothing was done before, fear for the safety of inspectors. Quote, every time we go in there, we have to go in there with the police, and even the police don't want to go in there. That may finally be changing. Kudo says he'll stay on them until it does.
All they have tried to do is shut me up, and that's not possible.